Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is A Course in Miracles 365 Awakening to Love. I'm Reverend Tomas Garza. Thank you to all of you who have recently watched and subscribed to the videos here on this channel. I really appreciate your commitment to your path, to your journey, your walk. That's really a wonderful thing. And we all need that. Everyone in the world needs you at the best you can possibly be right now, today. So, this is a very important, in fact, one could easily say this is the most important endeavor in life, is a spiritual path. So, I very much appreciate your interest and commitment to it. Where we are is we're in the supplements to A Course in Miracles. This is the psychotherapy purpose, process, and practice. And the dog agrees with us. It's cool. Yeah. This is the first of two supplements here in the course. And what we want to talk about today is the process of healing. Healing is something that we're all interested in, and it takes on many different apparent forms in the world, doesn't it? We immediately, when we think of healing, we immediately, of course, think of healing the physical body. And here comes A Course in Miracles telling us unequivocally that healing is of the mind. Healing is of the mind. It's the mind that needs to be healed. This is where healing takes place. The body may very well follow, but whether it does or does not is not the central question. So this immediately shortens the line, doesn't it? Because A Course in Miracles isn't saying anything against other healing modalities at all. Far from it. It's simply a very different approach. The aim here with this course is to set the ego aside once and for all. It's not to keep it. So, as I love to say, I'll say it again, there are many doors when it comes to spirituality, aren't there? There are many doors when it comes to your spiritual practice, many different traditions. Truly, there are. There are many different spiritual traditions, many different religious traditions, and many people, especially modernly, engage in a combination of many. And that's a door too, is it not? It is. So, whatever you're practicing or inclined to practice, or whatever you're investigating, the important thing here is that you approach a door and open it. That's step number one. And then when you're inside, should you choose to remain inside, do the work. Yeah, do it, whatever it is. Same with this course, where we only really learn by doing, don't we? Intellectual knowledge is great. It's all well and good. And we can all look impressive at a party. And we can all, well, God knows we can all look as impressive as we want to look or not on social media by quoting the right person or saying the right thing that someone somewhere wants to hear. People may or may not want to hear the message of this course. How about you are not a body, for starters? There is no world. You've never sinned. Sin is impossible. It's not what a lot of us were taught. Now, there's something in you that is compelling you to continue watching. It isn't me. It's something within you that's compelling you to keep watching. There's something that I'm saying that strikes a chord in you. It's, well, we could say here in modern spiritual language, it's activating something, isn't it? This is the voice that we all should pay closer attention to. What is the process of healing in the world where we've gotten so involved in our myriad complexities? I mean, myriad, right? There's so much going on, and we just kind of heap it on ourselves more and more. Yes, more, please. Thank you, sir. I'll have another. Right? I mean, we just heap on the complexities, and truth is simple, it's disarmingly simple. In this world with so much supposed apparent complexity, we get lost. What do we do when we're lost? Well, quite simply, ask for help. Ask your inner teacher for help. Ask your guide or guides for help. Ask your human teacher for help. This supplement is in the context of a therapist-patient relationship. Substitute the words teacher-student, right? Coach-client, where one person asks for help, another answers. It's that simple. Ask for help. When someone answers, you're joined in purpose. It doesn't matter where you've come from. Doesn't matter what your religious or spiritual background is. It makes absolutely no difference where you come from in the world. You've asked for help. You've recognized a need and you've asked. Yeah, it really is that simple. Now, the journey may appear to be really long. It may look arduous and hard as hell. And you may appear to retrogress or backslide or lose ground along the way. Have faith and confidence that nothing is ever lost. Jesus tells us right here in the psychotherapy supplement that retrogression is temporary. It is, it's temporary. The overall direction is the truth. It's what we call progress in the world. It's what we call progress on the spiritual path. How do you know you're making it? Well, we pay attention to what goes on in our lives. We pay attention to certain situations that may have driven us insanely mad several years ago, and today we just handle them. There's nothing that bothers us. We become more forgiving. We become calmer, more peaceful, more loving. Are you more loving? Are you more patient? Are you more forgiving than you were when you set out, however long ago that may be? These are really good questions to ask ourselves along the way, because every single one of us has these moments where we feel like we're taking a step backward, where we feel like we're not making the progress that we should be. And in those moments, this is an important thing to think about, is let's reassure ourselves of how far we really have come. And in the moment where you're feeling like you're backsliding, ask what the learning opportunity is, what the forgiveness opportunity is, what the lesson is. What is it that I need to learn right now, today? The Course says that in order to heal, all we need to supply is what it calls a little willingness. just a little shred of willingness, which is then greatly supplemented by the guidance of the Holy Spirit. And this is where the vast majority of the healing occurs. The Holy Spirit handles things if we let Him. It doesn't matter. If we let Him, it's the little willingness that we supply. One way to bring this little willingness is to ask for help. That is something that the ego clearly resists, isn't it? We think we have to do it all ourselves. We're so-called rugged individualists in the world. People run around amok, really, really amok, devastatingly amok with this me against the world, us against the world attitude. And there's no opponent. There's no opponent. All we do is ask for help. It will be given us. It may be in the form of a human being, maybe in the form of this. It may be in the form of another person. It may be an idea. It may be an intuitive hit, right? Or a gut reaction or sense that you get saying, listen to this video. Go here, say this, seek this person, seek this spiritual document or text or thought system. There are many ways, but we must be open to hearing the answer. It's our asking in the first place, the asking for help, that sets it all in motion. So it really is that simple. And to the degree that you recognize in your life that you are in need of help, please ask. It will be given you. Many of us, myself included, are here to help. Your guide or guides, they're all here to help. So that kicks off the process of healing, that little willingness. So we bring it. All right. Thank you, as always, for joining me here.